We are starting with some awesome news out of YouTube. YouTube Creator Insider put out a video this last week, and they announced it at VidCon that they are going to be launching, and they are currently beta testing thumbnail A/B comparisons. Hallelujah! We have been asking for this for years. If you don't know what this means, you will be able to upload up to 3 thumbnails. YouTube will show that video to different people with those different thumbnails. Then after the testing period, they will let you know which thumbnail led to the greatest performance, the most watch time. And that will tell you which thumbnail is best and which thumbnail you should use. Pretty novel idea. No idea how this has not been a thing, because this is incredible. YouTube wants more people to watch more videos. The thumbnail is one of the most important aspects to get people to watch videos. So YouTube giving you a tool to allow you to determine this thumbnail will get the most amount of people to watch your videos is, I guess, expected? It should have been a thing for a while. I don't know why I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth too much. I'm not going to criticize them at all, because thank you. Thank you for rolling this out. As of June 2023, which is when this episode is coming out, this is not available to a lot of people. They are currently just beta testing it or alpha testing it with a few hundred creators. And then later this year, they're going to beta test it with a few thousand. In 2024, we expect to see a much broader rollout. So that is when the majority of us, the uninitiated, the unimportant, will get it. The ones that YouTube does not care about. I am thrilled about this because I want people to watch my videos. I put a lot of time into them. I struggle with thumbnail creation, but I will happily spend a few more minutes making 2 additional thumbnails with different approaches to see which one works best. I think there's a bit of a confusion or maybe a misallocation of effort when it comes to thumbnails. And I was, I guess, guilty of this for years. I would spend 8-10 hours on a video. And then when it came to thumbnail creation, I would say, I already did enough work. I don't care about the thumbnail. Here's just a screen capture. I'll put some terrible lettering over it. There's your thumbnail. But the thumbnail is the most important thing in terms of getting somebody to actually click. So if I have put 8 or 10 or 30 hours into a video, shouldn't I be willing to spend 1 hour or 2 hours trying to find out the best way to market that? The best thumbnail to get somebody to watch that? What is 1 or 2 hours, or heck, 30 minutes creating a thumbnail when you've already spent 8 or 10 hours on a video? 8.5 hours, 10.5 hours? I'm okay with that. So now when I produce the thumbnails for this podcast, the podcast episode will take 5 to 10 hours, depending on how well I'm doing that day. It varies quite drastically. And then I will take 30 minutes, sometimes an hour, to make the thumbnail because I can't come up with anything. Or I have a few different versions. I hate one, I hate the second, I hate the third, and then I try again and again and again until I find something that I like. But then I would be remiss if I did not admit there are weeks where I say, that's good enough. I don't care anymore. I can't think of anything, whatever. So thumbnails are incredibly important. The allocation of time spent on thumbnails, I think a lot of people ignore them. And I understand because I did that too. I did that for years, especially on my podcast. This is a fantastic announcement. Thank you for rolling this out, YouTube, because I have wanted this for a long time. I have even considered signing up for one of those YouTube guru sites, the Tube Buddies, And then I look at the price they charge for the tier that allows you to do A/B comparisons, and I said, maybe I don't want that. I don't have that kind of budget for this podcast. So now it's going to be native. Good for the creators, good for YouTube. Helps the creators get better performing videos. The better performing videos leads to YouTube being better off because they can display more ads. Win-win and win. Hopefully for the viewer as well, because now they have a better understanding of what the video is. Hopefully. Or maybe it's win-win-lose. Because now people will say, okay, what can we do to the thumbnail to manipulate more people to watch? But I guess they wouldn't want to manipulate people. They would want legitimate viewers, because manipulating somebody would be clickbait. They would click on the video, watch a few seconds, and then bounce. So I guess it wouldn't be manipulation. It's just trying to make it as enticing and intriguing as possible. I will link the Creator Insider video in the description and episode notes in case you want to watch it. Very short, only a minute long.